Hi guys, and welcome to your daily dose of TOK. So in previous lessons we looked at art redefining itself in the face of technology. We thought specifically about photography and the photocopier, and then we wanted to dig into a little bit more detail about digital art. So we had that flipped learning activity where we looked at various aspects of digital art, and digital art and artificial intelligence really redefines that landscape of what art is and what the purpose of art is. So there are some videos there. I hope that you had some productive conversations where we talked about accessibility and distribution. We talked about new artistic mediums, particularly gaming. Incidentally, this epic game version video that you watch, that is actually a computer simulation of an architect project that was actually never fully built in Canada. This is what the project should have looked like if it were finished. Big thing with digital art as well is that relationship with the audience, that interactivity and that experience. So we looked at several different art installations where it blurs the line between the artist and the audience. We then had a think about Hoshiko More and this concept here that digital art can be in the here and now. So it's ephemeral, that means it's not going to last forever. Again, you have that interaction between the artist and the audience. And then that brings us on to that blurring of boundaries. So whereas before we used to think about art as being separate from design, being separate from technology, being separate from gaming, what the digital environment has done is they've seen those blurring of boundaries. So I would suggest here definitely what we're seeing is that again, that reinvention of art in the face of new technology. So then there's some time for you to look at some more art installations and consider the concept is it revolutionary, or you might go down to the route, say actually it's not revolutionary, it is evolutionary. But certainly I think you'll be able to defend a position about the knowledge of what art is and what constitutes good art and worthy of being called art is really starting to be challenged by the digital world. So we dug in a little bit further about the various types of digital art we can have. We talked about generative art, we talked about interactive art, and we talked about internet art. So we had to look at those videos there. Another example where we looked at electric sheep. Again, this digital art project, it's coming through there, this ideas of interactivity, that blurring the line of what actually art and technology and design is. And then we also had a think about the other electric sheep project, which is very much the art gaming as a type of art. So after reviewing all of these examples, you are invited to take a step back and to consider questions like, does digital art have the potential to redefine art on the whole? And then thinking individually and then discussing, you need to formulate a justified opinion to be able to answer that question.